Welcome to Close Combat, Panthers in the Fog, my friends. It's been a long time since we've actually jumped into this game, and more importantly, a long time since we've secured a victory here. Now, we are going to be playing one of the tougher battles of the French campaign, and that is going to be pushing through this entire area, the Rue de Recondre, and capturing Besson, this town over here, and also capturing the northern part of Gervais. So I've got some ideas here, but I think the biggest idea, the biggest plan is to go ahead, get in these fields here. Now, these are hopefully going to cover our advance. We've also got some pretty heavy 60mm mortars there, so I'm going to try to make use of them. First things first, let's try to actually move this Sherman out here. And the reason I want to do that is to get a vantage point all the way over here to the north of Surdeval. I'm also going to take our BAR team, and I'm going to move fast into that location. Now, of course, this is hoping that the enemy doesn't have any men waiting there, but taking Poterie is going to be one of the most important things to me, sort of the starting point of this attack, and we'll kind of push forward. Just bring everybody that we can. We've got more BAR teams, and I'd really not like to split these guys up. Like, I was thinking of sending some guys to Hill 144. I'm going to send some guys over here to this wooded area, but I'm not sure I want to push onto Hill 144. In fact, I'm even going to take this BAR team and get them over here with the tank, so sort of assisting with that push. Now, we do have a rifle team as well as an HQ team over here. And I might just kind of wait, see what's going on before I decide exactly what to do with them. However, I am going to take back a little of what I said, and I'm going to take this rifle team and actually just move them sort of north over here in the bushes, watching Hill 44. Well, guys, I think that's it. Let's begin. Let's see how it goes, of course. It's been a long time since I've done some close combat, so I can't wait to see what happens. And if you can, in the comments down below, go ahead and give me your thoughts on what you think is going to occur here. Let's go ahead and move fast with that final tank over here. Just have to go ahead and select it. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's this one. Now, at the same time, we still have plenty of infantry back here. I already am hearing some machine guns. And I'm going to try to do like a really heavy infantry push right over here into the bushes. So far, no contacts. I mean, we've got these guys right up there on the edge of the bush, and not a single contact has been located yet. Let's take this Sherman. I thought we already ordered him to move. Okay, hold on, guys. We've got enemies spotted. From what I can see, we don't have any actual air support or artillery support. All right, let's get focused. Of course, we have a lot more territory to take than them, and I can see them, man, all the way down there. We want to be careful here. We've got some men, of course, already in the building there, and they are opening up. Let's get the BAR team. Let's actually push forward a bit. Just get a little closer to the enemy. We could start firing those mortars, guys. I'm already starting to see quite a few enemies here that are wounded.
Team redeployed.
So I'm going to take the 60mm. I'm going to locate... Look at that. They are advancing. It's unlikely we're going to hit them here, but with that advance, I've got to try and get a hit here. There we go, man. That was quick. Let's go ahead and just kind of focus fire. And we do have this mortar team as well. Let's not forget those guys. So there we go, guys. The southern approach with these units. You can see our guys are trying to get to the Saint-Michel area. Like I said, I didn't want to overextend here, but I feel pretty confident. Holy crap. Enemy artillery strikes, and we do have a mortar strike support there, guys. That is good to know. I don't like these guys crossing over open territory, but we've got to get to Saint-Michel. So here's what we're going to do. Let's smoke the area out. I'm going to smoke the area out over here, and we're primarily smoking to the east. Let's get this Sherman. I almost feel like keeping this unit here in covering, in a covering position. But you know what? We'll push up to Saint-Michel. There we go. Beautiful. So that mortar fire is landing on the enemy, guys. Not so effective in the south, but certainly effective up here in the north. Right, there we go. Another push. And I am absolutely still seeing those mortar rounds coming in real close. But if we can get to Saint-Michel, I feel like this is half the fight. It's really not. If you look at the map in the lower left-hand corner, we've got a lot of territory to take. And I hear grenades. All right, seems we got lucky. Saint-Michel is fine. What about Sizu? So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm actually going to start moving to Sordeval. But as I do that, I will push forward with the Sherman as well. I won't get too close to the hedges just in case the enemy has some men waiting for us. But I don't think we can stay here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That was quick. Anti-tank fire, perhaps? Let's see. So I am seeing a potential AT gun right there. We don't know for sure yet. Let's just jump back to our main force. Grab the rifle team. Holy hell. Yep, pretty aggressive shots coming from there, guys. We are going to try to push our guys up the road here. And I'd like to actually grab that Sherman and push him forward, too. Holy hell. All right, one of our guys, I think, just got hit. Yep, we got one guy down. We've been doing so well, but one of those machine guns over here, I believe, is causing us problems. Now, guys, if you enjoy these sort of close combat videos, I'd like you to hit that like button and actually leave a comment down below. Just leave close combat in the comments down below. Put that in there. So I know for sure that they have some men here. We're just going to go ahead and lay down a barrage. We have taken the Sordeval area. We've only lost, well, 2 guys. Still not good, but losing 2 is not so bad. And I want to take a look over here. We've got the Saint-Michel area. We've also got this area very, very close by. I'm suspecting they maybe have some guys defending it, but let's go to Hill 44. And I'm not even going to worry about Teforet-la-Fonde. I'm just not going to worry about it. Unfortunately, look at that. Damn tank is getting hit. And see, the problem here is crossing all this open territory, man. That's not going to be easy. But we've got to try and get some troops to Sizu. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start moving with the tank this way. With this BAR team, I'm going to start getting in the woods here. And really just turning this into an absolute death trap for any units that decide to go north. Because, of course, the town itself is pretty well cut off from the rest of the map here. There we are, getting to Hill 44. What did I tell you, guys? I knew they were going to be waiting. Let's take a look here, guys. Heavy machine gun.
We're pinned down.
Trying to spot where that heavy MG fire is coming from. It's got to be over here. It's got to be. Get that mortar ready, and there we go, guys. Look at the Germans advancing. We're absolutely going to call in mortar rounds on them. Looks like our BARs are already targeting them. This is exactly what we like to see. One down. That is a KIA, and that had to have been a gunshot because it was way too far from the shrapnel. Another direct hit there. You gotta love it, boys. Unfortunately, as you can see, our boys over here, let's just take a look at that squad. They have been totally wiped out. That BAR team almost entirely killed in action. Not to mention our tank there is hit. But we're gonna keep the fire going. And I'm really tempted to call in a mortar strike right there, but I feel like it would be a waste of a mortar strike, or a potential waste. So let's take our armor and let's advance. Get this group also to Saint-Michel, since we kind of have it as a defensive position at this point. But I feel like we've got to be more aggressive. We've got to continue pushing. That's for sure. So annoyed at not being able to move that tank. All right, platoon HQ. No reason we can't move them up here. And there we go. We can actually see some Germans right there at the Mount Bouget. Excuse me, the M Bouget area. It's not a mount, as far as I can tell. All right, they actually got across unharmed. And it looks like, you know what, even the Sherman can advance. So I am going to push the Sherman forward. However, I am also going to push this group that way to Rue de Forêt because we're going to start moving eastwards. And I think now is going to be the best time to do it. Let's hope they don't have any machine guns in there. There we go. Advance, boys. I love that we have a tank advancing over here, a tank advancing over here. Each one firing at the defending Germans. They don't have much left, but they might have some AT guns waiting for us, that's for sure. God damn, they just dropped a massive artillery barrage there. Got pretty lucky here with the rifle team. And Rue de Racondre is also under our control, guys. We cannot stop now. We gotta keep pushing. Of course, I'm gonna keep my distance outside the town. Last thing I need to do is send a tank into town. That's not gonna be good.
Receiving fire. Team redeployed. Target neutral.
And let's go, guys. Straight into Sizou.
Get me out of here!
It's pretty terrifying because we have snipers actually still shooting our men up here in the north. Look at that. A lot of the men over there in the Sourdeval area took nasty hits. And again, I'm sending in another BAR team up here from the north. You could just see how many men we have on the field here. And let's see if the guys getting to Rue de Forêt, how they're doing. I don't think they've lost a single man yet.
Get back here!
Come on, guys, get the Rue de Forêt area there.
Receiving fire. Area secured.
Look at that right there, guys. Massive group of enemies. The tank is taking them out. I love it. Keep up the fire, man.
Target neutralized.
You can see a lot of fire coming from this area here, and I'm just trying to get the Sherman over there so I can see what is shooting at us. Get just a little closer with the Sherman there.
Incoming!
And the scary thing is the Germans still have plenty of morale there. Like, you would think they'd be crushed. They're not that much lower than us, really. There we go. Gun right. Shit. All right, well, I know exactly where it is. We're going to have to call in mortars on it for sure. All right, let's try to target it. Target it. Target it. Got one of them. This has got to be the right time to call in the mortars, guys. Let's soften up this block. Here we go. Hopefully that is going to nail them. Artillery fire.
Corporal!
Target neutralized.
Here we go. You see those bodies, guys? They're already popping up. And I'm going to be moving fast. I will remain over here in the bushes, hopefully. But I am pushing some infantry units closer to where that gun was last spotted. Look at that. Devastating strikes. The gun is out of commission for sure at this point.
Pick up your weapon!
Another hit. And actually, this is the first time we're breaching the town area, so we've got a long ways to go. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we got those infantry units getting close, guys. Look at that. Unfortunately, that unit up there took some nasty hits, and we still have enemies here. Despite the fact that we are hitting it with just about everything we've got, we definitely still have enemies there. Let's bring in some 60mm mortar support. Holy hell. Alright, I'm hoping that's close. Nope, you know what? It's going to be in that building. This is why we got to go house to house to knock these bastards out. Here we go. There we go. Look how lucky we got there, right there. Tank has spotted them, and we're also going to be wasting some of them over there in the building. But they're definitely defending the Mount Suzu area. Show no mercy, boys. Show no mercy. Contacts over here. Oh my god, enemy was in the trench. You gotta be kidding me, guys. We need to focus our fire on that trench. I didn't even see it until it was too late. We still have one of our men alive there, but I don't think he's gonna be alive for long, and he actually just surrendered. Can you believe it? Unacceptable. Let's just hit that area with everything we've got. One of these rounds has gotta land in those trenches. Give me some guesses as to how you think this battle's going to go. Look how off that shot is.
Target eliminated.
Also going to bring the tank over here to start getting some shots at those guys. And even the rifle team, I mean, they've taken a beating.
Clear path.
Only one of them actually has been seriously wounded, so they should be all right. So here's what I'm... nope, we don't have smoke left, so we're going to simply go south, and then we will approach to the east. Look at that gun! Beautiful shot on the flak gun. And see, now that morale is really starting to suffer. That being said, we don't have any guys closer to this part of the map. We're going to have to grab this group and take a big risk heading to that first building and hopefully establishing our presence. I'm going to do the same with these guys as well. And look at that. It looks like the German defenders here want to offer a ceasefire given all of the deaths left and right. But we're going to keep pushing. We're not accepting a ceasefire. We will only accept unconditional surrender. Holy hell! The hell is all that coming from? Shit, we're going to have to hit that with mortars, guys. Unnecessary approach. Yup, I know they're still there, so I think bringing in as much artillery fire as possible, mortar fire as possible is going to be good, just to soften them up. See, I feel like if we could just take one area there, but look at that. Look at what a beating we took here. So, again, just goes to show you, not as simple as it looks. A lot of men lost there with something I thought was going to go quite well. And see, the frustrating thing there is that that unit can't even move anymore. But wait a minute, we can readjust this mortar fire, that's for sure.
Receiving fire. The enemy has offered a ceasefire.
I guess we just keep bombarding that area with the trenches. And there's actually a building there where it looks like they are trying to take cover. Let's go ahead and just drop some rounds on it, see what happens. You can also see that this mortar crew, much like a lot of folks at this stage in the war, they're quite experienced. They know what they're doing. And look at that. When I see an opportunity like that where I can start firing at enemies just out in the open, I've got to take it. In fact, I need to go back and readjust the mortar and start dropping some rounds directly on top of them.
Granate!
So see, we're going to want those rounds dropping right where we expect the enemy to be. And I mean, there are so many dead here. I can't tell how many of them are Germans and how many of them are Americans here. But I am going to continue trying to push.
Ceasing fire.
You can see our men are starting to run low on ammo. Can't say I like that. What I'm trying to do here with these shots, it's not necessarily to kill the enemy, it's just to strike in their general direction with the tank.
Fire. Incoming!
That was a direct hit. Unfortunately, they still have plenty of infantry in that building right there. That I wasn't expecting. Fill it full of lead.
Sir, the enemy has offered a ceasefire.
Negative. We're just gonna load the building full of rounds. And there we go, guys. A beautiful Allied minor victory. Now, you could see there were the losses on each side, and it was pretty significant. You could see the enemy had over 41 wounded, 1 captured, 6 leaders killed, 9 infantry killed. We still lost 8 infantry, 3 leaders, and quite a bunch of wounded, 26 altogether. But thankfully, none captured. Nonetheless, I'll take it, and you could see that we did manage to grab one part of the city right there. The one that we were fighting for with the tank at the end, and also this area right here. So I do think that a future battle would lead to a pretty good outcome. Let me know how you thought we did moving through Europe, and if you'd like to see battles like this in the future. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one.